And you're watching The Morning Show.
Guys, I'm actually an associate producer. Get out.
Christmas and all through Studio A, the crew of the morning show was all happy and gay. The lights were hung by the lighting team with care. Maggie kept yelling at the writers to straighten their hair. With Matt Caruso was all festive with his ginger red head, while Isabel made the cameraman build her a sled. The nerds in the control room were all excited and giddy. Hosts Maggie and Matt kept being hilarious and witty. There was no snow on the Boston Common to build a snowman, but we fell back on the screw-ups of Lindsay Lohan. The countdown to the show time quickly came. Maggie whistled and shouted and gave the crew members reindeer names. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. Turn down these lights, they're so hot I'm schwitzen. And after Maggie and Matt stumbled through the morning brew, from all of us on the morning show, happy holidays to you.
What the are you? Why are you on my show? Get out of here. Why doesn't he just host the show with Matt? I bet he'd do a better job than I would.
Well,
Hi, Matt.
I enjoyed that, Maggie. Thank you so much, Dorsey the Holiday Elf, for that beautiful poem, but we should really get going because I'm really excited about today's guest.
Oh, yeah, me too. For once in their little lives, the writing team actually came through for us.
But we'll tell you all about that later, but for now, let's just get on with the show.
Welcome to the morning show where we're not allowed to have cookies, milk, or menorahs in the studio. I'm Maggie Schneider.
And I'm Matt Caruso. In the theme of our phenomenal guests, we made a naughty and nice list for the crew.
We sure did. Look at this pretty parchment paper. Lovely.
It's beautiful.
It is. Let's talk about little Devin Lochner first. Clearly naughty, because she makes out with squirrels and cheats at Monopoly.
But the rest of the lighting team is on my nice list because they're always so hard at work.
I agree. What about Liz Cormack?
Absolutely not. She tried to date me and didn't even ask.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And then remember, she's like a high-tech jewelry thief. Still waiting on my earrings. Thanks.
So is there anybody on the crew that deserves to be on the nice list?
Oh, Alyssa Walker. She's on my nice list.
Absolutely not. Alyssa's a writer, and all the writers are on my naughty list. They're all getting coal for Christmas.
That's true. Sorry, Alyssa.
Well, let's talk about some more people that are always naughty.
So, every celebrity that's ever lived. Great.
Let's talk about some morning brew. During the holiday break, President Barack Obama took a break from being the president to play an intense game of basketball with his buddies. The game became so intense that he had to get 12 stitches in his lip after being elbowed in the face.
Let's just really quickly focus on the meat of the story here. The president loves basketball. Thank God we know that.
We're not even kidding. Our note cards actually say he has stated in an interview before how much he loves basketball.
And apparently his friend accidentally elbowed him in the face during the basketball game, and he had to get stitches. So I personally am happy to know that instead of doing things to save our country, he is playing sports and getting assaulted. Exactly what every president should be doing.
I'm glad this is what made the news.
Yes.
I'm glad that he's not doing anything else that's newsworthy.
Yeah, like something inappropriate, something with like a dirty skank who potentially could be wearing something from our next story. With only one more movie left, the Harry Potter franchise has gone to desperate measures to make as much money off the famous wizards as they possibly can. Warner Brothers recently secured the rights to as many aspects of their fantasy series as possible so they can brand these aspects on any medium imaginable, such as lingerie. Yep, that's right. Rumor has it that a Quidditch-themed lingerie line is in the works. Gross.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
I have one question. Before you say whatever you're going to say, I've got one question.
Okay.
Where does the quaffle come into play?
I'm thinking it comes into play at the same time as the snitch.
Ooh, bad Quidditch jokes about lingerie.
Always up for those.
No matter what kind of works out with this line of lingerie, we all know where they're all going to sell.
Where?
Emerson College.
Emerson College, that's right. Why don't we talk about something a little bit more important?
Well, something that's really messed up and not really that important, I guess. If you're a fan of the TV series Ugly Betty, you may be familiar with Michael Bray, a small-time actor who had a few appearances on the show. Michael has been charged for murdering his mother with a samurai sword, and he claims that God came to him and told him to do it. In an interview with the New York Daily Times, Michael defended himself by saying, "I didn't kill her, I killed the demon inside her." Michael is also being charged for possessing a sword as a weapon.
think this is that bad because every time my mom asks me to go boil pasta, it's the same routine. Pour some macaroni in, slicer. Every time.
So
Sorry, Mom.
this whole thing, the situation came about because apparently he came home, his mom asked him to help her make some pasta.
Yep.
And he responded by killing her with a samurai sword.
Which is exactly what you should do. You should always kill somebody before you make dinner. And let's talk about somebody who didn't kill anybody but probably could. Speaking of weapons, Joe Jonas recently was stopped in an airport in Abu Dhabi for trying to carry on cheese cutting knives. No one touched his junk, good to know, but the Jonas brother was embarrassed at airport security when he cluelessly tried to go through with a carry-on full of knives. Pretty sure that this was both the wrong country and time to smuggle knives into, but that's just my opinion. Good thing we have a lot of kids looking up to him. Really great role model here.
Can we go back to your little intro transition? I don't think Joe Jonas can kill a man.
I don't think he could either. But you know what? We've been waiting for something scandalous to happen to somebody cute and innocent like this. So, Joe Jonas, well done. Keep it up. That's what I think. And let's talk about somebody else who we like to see get in trouble. Palin.
We love to see the Palins get in trouble. A former classmate of Willow Palin's claims to have spotted Willow buying $20 worth of pot last December. Well, let's just say it's pretty hard to be a 16-year-old in the Palin household these days, but maybe we shouldn't crucify Willow because living with Sarah Palin 24/7 must be kind of rough. Can we blame a girl for self-medicating?
We can't, but now I have the most important question that I think I'll ever ask. The oldest Palin daughter got knocked up as a teenager. This Palin daughter got arrested for having marijuana. There's one more Palin daughter. Can she top this?
She can do both at the same time.
She could, but I'd like to see something a little more scandalous, like going to boil pasta for Sarah and chopping her up.
Oh, or bringing a butter knife on a plane.
That's true. She probably already has done that, but that's okay. Unfortunately, Lindsay Lohan was able to keep her behavior under our TMS radar. I know, we're sad too. So in the spirit of Christmas, our gift to you, Lindsay, is that we will not joke about your life as a crack whore today.
We're being nice today, just once. It's time for us to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll play Your Word, Their Mouth and watch our hilarious clip of the morning.
This week, we have Hila Copria, another band from Berkeley, here to perform, and a very special, very jolly guest is going to make an appearance here in the studio with us. So stay tuned, and we promise you'll be glad you did.
So glad. Welcome back to the morning show. It's time to play this semester's last round of Your Word, Their Mouth.
Fifth place, we have Millie M. from New Jersey, who said, "Damn, I forgot the dryer sheet in my pants again."
Shout out to Aunt Millie.
I hate when I leave the dryer sheet in my pants.
Next, we have from Courtney L. from Austin, Texas, in fourth place, saying, "I'll be your teenage dream tonight."
Funny or creepy?
Mostly creepy, but a little bit funny.
I agree. And in third place, Oprah W. from Danbury, Connecticut, yeah, I'm sure it's really her, said, "Oh, that's so Emerson."
How does
Emerson.
Oprah Winfrey know about hashtag so Emerson?
She's Oprah. She knows everything.
True. Coming in at second, we have from KDP from California, who said, "Wait, who did I marry?"
The same question we've been asking her since the day of her wedding.
I'm sure that's the real KDP, too.
Yeah, I bet it is. And in first place, we have Rocky Lockridge from Seattle, Washington, who was very creative with his submission. Rocky responded to this photo of Russell Brand with the following video.
I still love you. Well, congratulations for winning our last round of Your Word, Their Mouth for this semester. That was the best way to end it, to be honest. Thanks to you, Rocky.
All of your submissions were great, but I'm not sure if they're as funny as this next video.
This week's clip of the morning is called You Forgot Blueberries. Let's take a look.
Clip of the morning to ya.
Blueberry. You forgot blueberries. I said blueberries. Blueberries.
Wait, I'm her.
Yeah, you look exactly like her. Now, since this is our last episode of the semester, we wanted to take a little trip down memory lane.
We've come so far since our first episode, so let's take a look at some of our fondest memories from this season of The Morning Show. I'm Matt Caruso. I'm a sophomore, and I'm one of your friendly hosts.
And I'm Maggie Schneider, also a sophomore and also a host, but I'm more important.
And shorter and not as friendly. Not all ladies are Snooki size, so
Edita Slavinska, our favorite Eastern European.
We try to break squeaky every episode. It hasn't worked yet. We're hoping someday.
Both Katy Perry's breasts and songs have been yanked off of Sesame Street.
Yeah,
There are breasts on Sesame Street that are not Big Birds.
They cut my beard and forced me to eat it.
Elmo's Wicked G. He's fly.
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan tried to jump a fence.
Claims she can't afford the $50,000 bill, allegedly refused to take painkillers after a recent tooth surgery, court-ordered rehab, denied the painkillers. Your bad habits are our best materials. Isn't there a lock on the writer's room?
Have you won an Evie yet?
No.
Then yes.
Well, usually I'm pro-choice, but if you and I were to have a baby, I'd have no choice but to keep it.
I don't really have any phobias, so hopefully she can.
Well,
take me for
none
granted.
yet, but you're working on the morning
yet,
show.
It says that Taylor and Phil are twins.
We're not twins. We look nothing alike.
They are here with Deborah Henson Conan.
Mega famous. She was a swinging and a swaying with her branches hanging down. Loveliest tree in the whole darn town. Tall and green and oh so lovely.
I wanna start a pandemic. I'll just smile at everyone. I wanna go with it. Oh, don't just stop and stare.
I love the morning show. Watching it makes me glow. I like to watch you guys making puns and being right. Maggie may be forgettable, but Matt is the ultimate host. He's so cute, I love his smile, and I like the way he smells.
This probably makes us a front runner for the Evvies.
Guys, it's not all about winning an Evie.
This is our dream, Jake.
Those were some great memories. And looking back, we've had some really great performers on the show.
And now we have Helicopria for our last performance of the season. We have faith that they're going to be just as good as all of our other guests. No pressure.
Here's Helicopria with their song, Disco Chase.
Time till the dawn, till our feet become numb, swollen, violent, tired, lifeless. You can't keep up with my steps. These unearthly acts, charming, frightening. Stop this bag of flesh you've been chasing does not feel mine. I can't stand straight. Straight, give up my bones, give up my skin. I have
That was great. We were thrilled that you guys were on the finale. Definitely lived up to expectations.
Absolutely. If you want to hear more tunes by Helicopria, make sure you check out their MySpace page or become a fan of them on Facebook.
And you can see them perform live at the Out of the Blue Art Gallery in Cambridge on December 8th.
Now let's give the studio to Helicopria once more to perform their song, The Intermission.
Rest, rest in peace, though it may mean you ignoring what has been going on.
So, we have a problem. The guest segment goes up in 5 minutes, and we don't have a guest. So, one of you has to have some kind of talent, and you need to go get in the studio right now and have some skill, and they'll just talk about it.
But Justin Bieber's in town, or let's get him.
No.
Screw Justin Bieber, look what I can do.
Whoa.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah. We gotta get
There we go.
I can tell about that.
What in the name of St. Nicholas are you guys doing right now?
Writing.
Paper. Looking at.
Ready.
Yeah, we're working on some stuff for the show.
I figured like important things were going down in here.
Yeah, very important. We're just talking about our guests.
Yeah. Speaking of the guest, where is he? Figured he'd be sitting right here. You know, he only comes around once a year. It's gonna be a jolly ho 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 time. So I was expecting you guys to, you know.
He's in the bathroom.
Yeah. He'll be here. Why don't you just go out there and wait for him?
I mean, Donner, Vixen, Dancer,
The
Prancer.
carts in the back, valet drove them around there.
Yeah, exactly. Just go back and get excited because he'll be up there shortly for an interview.
All right. Well, we're back on in a minute, so.
Oh, he'll be ready.
I hope he's out of the bathroom by then.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, he'll be there. Oh God, that's so awkward.
Who is he talking about?
Okay, remember last week when we jokingly said that we were bringing Santa on the show? Apparently, he took that seriously.
He would.
Who's that?
On a scale of 1 to dreidel, how Jewish are you?
I'm like Hasidic.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter
Either way.
because we need a Santa right now, so someone's got to be it.
You guys already made me dress up as a
You
ghost
gotta
for
run.
Groundhog's Day.
Go! You got Christmas!
Thank you, Merry Christmas, sir!
We're here in the studio with the most jolly man around, Santa Claus himself, or Saint Nick, Father Christmas, Kris Kringle, whatever you want to call him. He's right here in Studio A with us right now. Maggie, where's Santa?
Matt, Santa is...
I have to do the news!
Oh my God, it's Santa!
Matt, that's not... That's...
I've waited all of my life to meet you, sir.
I've waited to meet you too, Matthew Caruso.
Oh, thank you. All right, I have a few questions for you. So I want to know, like, technically, how do you get around the world so quickly?
Technically or like, physically? Oh, okay. Well, the reindeer are cyborg genetic. That's the thing. They're shipped from Japan.
How do you go to the bath? Do you stop for bathroom breaks?
Well, like every other chimney, that's what I have to do because it just goes down. It's like a hole. You know, that's why it smells down there.
This is interesting, but there are things that are a little bit more important. A few things that I need to settle with Santa. In 1994, asked for the Easy Bake Oven, did not receive. I was a pretty good boy that year, don't know what you were thinking there. 2 years later, 96, asked for the Lego Star Wars set, still didn't get it. Let's fast forward a little bit to 2003, asked for the lightsaber, the nice one with the light up one, still didn't get that. And just a few years ago in 2008, asked for the Easy Bake Oven again, thought, it's not popular anymore, maybe I can get it, and no. Explanation?
That was you that asked for an Easy Bake Oven? I thought that was Millie Caruso. That's far too girly for a toy for a young man like you. I don't know why you would want that at all. You can't even bake with that.
I like to cook.
You can't cook with an Easy Bake Oven, that's for sure. I don't know how much you like to cook. Well, I'm sorry I didn't have any presents for you all, but maybe I do have one present.
You have a
to give,
present?
actually.
A present for us?
Oh,
for us?
definitely. You see, the Academy of TV Sciences, thank you, Elvish Teleportation. They've asked me to give you this Emmy.
Oh my God, Emmy!
We won
Yeah!
an Emmy.
Oh my God,
What did
this
we
is
win
the
an
best thing
Emmy
ever.
for?
For
Oh my God,
awesome
an
cheers on a show and good musical guests.
Whatever. That's great. Sounds great.
It's great. Now, you know what you should do? You should definitely free the writers because we've been trying to pick that lock for about a month now.
Wait.
Yeah. No, my turn. I'll free the writers when I find out when the hell I'm gonna get a real freaking Emmy.
That's not a real Emmy.
This thing is crap.
What kind of Santa are you?
Oh, no.
Oh,
You're an imposter.
didn't see that one coming.
I think. Wait, are you one of the writers?
I'm not just a writer.
You're an imposter with fake Emmys, is what you are.
Well, you know, I wouldn't be doing this if maybe you let the writers out because we're very hungry in there. It's
And
just
they
theater
can get
and
out
wood
when we
chips.
get real Emmys.
I've been gnawing on metal for the past 5 weeks.
Metal that you used to make fake Emmys.
Okay, you know what? I've had it. Writers, come on!
No!
Oh, get on!
Whoa! Wait. We're the.
Yeah, that's right. That's
You're
right.
a stupid fake Emmy.
I don't think you can do this to us.
Yeah.
After a long series of negotiations with the morning show executives, the writers found themselves between a rock and a hard place. That was equally as hard as a rock. They found they had no choice but to rebel against the tyrannical hosts Maggie Schneider and Matt Caruso. They were sick also and tired of their weeks of being unappreciated. One day, they met in their writer lair, or rather, they signed a study room out at the student center, and during this secret meeting, they assigned a leader amongst them. They did not pick the smartest or the wittiest or the most above average looking writer to be their leader. They picked the most awkward one. It was brilliant. No one would see it coming. Out of all of the 7 doors, which one would they think would lead a rebellion? Surely you would not think that kind of power would come from Doopy. And they picked this night, the night of the TMS finale, to make their message heard. A message that rings loudly down the Boylston Street for all to hear. And their message was, as long as Lizzie Lohan continues to screw up, there is going to be a morning show, but Matt and Maggie are no more.
I blame you, Maggie. I was always nice to the writers.
Not true. I always made sure they were fed.
Well, what do we do now? Hello? Anyone?